boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device, my friends. Friends, give me 30 seconds on those ads, and this channel will be here forever. We appreciate what you do, my friends. My friends, as you know, the scoop is for your education and your entertainment only. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write books. I do deep research, and I put it in black and white for you. I've been here since the beginning of this marijuana run, my friends. I'm not a rookie, my friends. This is what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time, my friends. Today, on today's show, I have a couple updates for you, but I'm going to give you 3 baby knockouts that I've never really talked about much on this show. They're not to be run out and bought, my friends. They're to be put on your watch list. So as we get these companies and we put them on our watch list, when the market comes back, we're in a stone cold bear market right now. There's not a bull in sight, my friends. Like I told you when I gave you those 10 stocks, I said, get your 30%, get your 40% or what have you. Take your profits because you're going to have a chance to buy them a lot lower, my friends. Yeah, it was an off day today, a red day. We didn't do well. In fact, the update I'm going to give you right now here in a second with OWCP, it got slammed today, like 27% or so, over 20% it lost today, which is actually the day before they were supposed to come out with their annual report. It'll be due by midnight, I guess, tomorrow. And that's something we'll talk about here in a second, my friends. But as you know, America and the world right now are involved with the COVID-19. We're at war, my friend. There are people dying as we're at war right now. And I'm asking everyone to just be as safe as you can, my friends. Wear a mask. Everyone now, basically in China, is wearing a mask. I was out yesterday. I had my hat on. I had my mask on, and I had my shades on. You'd think I was going to rob a bank or something, man. I was just... And in addition to that, I had some latex gloves on because I was going to the store. And I mean, I don't scare anybody or anything, but as you take money, as you take different things, and touch different things in the store, we don't know about this coronavirus. So it's very, very dangerous right now out there, and we ask everybody to be as careful as you can, my friends. My friends, people have been asking me through the years, Mickey, these baby knockouts. Let me tell you a little bit about this. Back in the 90s, I latched on to a company. Me and friends, Big Larry, I tell you about all the time, trading partner and all. We latched on to some of these companies that were in the Cisco and all the companies that were in the .com industry, the internet. It was something new industry. Nobody knew anything. They didn't know a lot about it and all. But there was these little companies and stuff. And James Dines, legendary investor, Doug Casey, and all these guys. I was getting mail, a lot of mail from them, and on their newsletter, snail mail I get, and I'd look at it, and what is this stuff, So I opened up an account with $500. I had a small account. I didn't have a lot of money, my friends, because I was working. I had kids, a wife, 3 kids. You don't have a lot of money, a lot of spendable money. So, and then, after I started, selling real estate, and I did that for a while, then I had some spendable money. But up until I started off, and the revenue from some of these companies started kicking in. But one of the companies we wanted to focus on, and we leveled in on, was America Online, AOL. It was under like 25 cents or so. And that was the first baby knockout that really, really kicked butt for us. It went up to over $50 and split, and $50 split. Did that 2-3 times a year. and we made a lot of money on that. So let me tell you about these little baby knockouts. They're generally under 25 cents. Now, they have some revenue, or they're on the verge of having some revenue. And they have the ability, my friends, in a new area, they have the ability to dominate that area. And that's why I've focused a lot on a marijuana stock, and I've focused on a blockchain, Bitcoin, crypto type stock. And those are two areas right now that are really have the ability to catch on and get some momentum and really fly for us, my friends. But let's talk about OWCP here, the $10,000, the 10,000 pound gorilla in the room right now, OWCP. And you can set it and forget it, my friends, because I'm not going to have any charts or anything for you. So from here on out, I don't think I'm going to be using any charts or anything. I'm just going to talk. That way you can just listen to what I'm saying. You can just turn it on, set it, and forget it, and listen wherever I am, because you already know how handsome I am. Anyway, just take a look and just listen to what's going on. But OWCP, late Friday, OWCP filed that 8K. I told you about it. You know, they've shuffled some things. They've gotten new people. They have strapped in their belt. They're going to stop some operations until things are cleared up there in Israel's Middle East. They were hit before we were. There's some things going on there. This is not 2017, my friends, when they had all these different press releases. You can look June, July, August. They had all these press releases as they were leading up and kind of pumping the stock with a press type company. Well, they don't have that now. They have to report directly to the SEC, right? Because the eye is kind of on them. And they reported some stuff to the SEC in their reports. They say that, they're strapping their belt. They're doing some cost reductions. There may be some furloughs and this and that and the other thing. And that's what they're doing. And at the end, they say, well, they're going to kind of suspend operations right now. They're not going to be doing very much. Well, but that was an 8K. We want the annual report, which we hope comes out tomorrow, their deadline, unless they delay it. So we want some updates from the company. We want to know exactly what's going on. They've been doing this research, my friends, for a long time. And we figured, when they were pumping it, Friedland was pumping it in 2017, he was pumping it based on the information that we're supposed to be getting right now. This information that was making the stock go up is information that today's day we should be getting this information, and the organically the stock should be going up. That's the idea. Now there's nothing nothing written in stone that this will happen, but we'll look at that and we'll see exactly what happens. Now in these baby knockouts, you guys know we lunch money and all. We don't use our house mortgage or anything on these baby knockouts, even though some have done exceptionally well over the years. People have made a lot of money, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. They've done it, my friends. They've done it, and they started as a baby knockout. But OWCP, OWC Pharma. Yeah, like I said, this is not 2017 where it ran up to $3 and was being pumped and dumped. There's been no press releases every 2 weeks. There's been none of that like it was. But we are looking for, hey, this drug is, some orphan status or something from the FDA. That would be nice. We've got a marketing plan. We're going to get this out here because the U.S. has said it's okay, and Canada and Europe has said it's okay. We want some positive information from the company, of which we don't know, but we may get tomorrow or in the days or weeks to come. We may get some information from them. Like I said, today the stock sold off on heavy volume, which is not a good sign. But we are within, our indicator has not flipped. Our indicator is still indicating, my friends, that there's going to be some upward momentum here. That's what the indicator is indicating. So we have not had a flip. Now, some of the marijuana stocks in the sectors are down day to day. A lot of the stocks are on their 21-day moving average right now. So we'll see over the next few days or so if they go below this 21-day moving average, and a lot of them will start following and going down, or if they do like Innovative Industrial Properties, IIPR, today, and they bounce off their 21-day moving average. We'll see, my friends. My friends, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that red button, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. We'd love to have you on board, my friends. Be beautiful as we go through this time with these marijuana stocks. My friends, the second baby knockout that we've been working on, we've been keying on right now, they had some news today. I'm talking about HIVE Blockchain Technologies. HIVE today, they had an acquisition today, which will double global mining capacity with acquisition of 30 megawatt Bitcoin operator in Canada. So they purchased an operator in Canada, and it's going to double their mining capacity, which is a good thing, my friend. The boss there, Frank Holmes, we talk about. Remember, I told you I met him 25 years ago at a conference, and I see him from time to time. He's a straight shooter, like I've said before. The guy is, he's experienced in this mining. He's an old gold, silver guy. He's a straight shooter. So we got a good CEO there. We're hoping the CEO from OWCP introduces himself and says what he wants to do with the company in this annual report here. But we'll see, my friends. That's maybe a day or week or what have you away. But that's what's going on there, my friends, with HIVE Blockchain Technologies. You can read about it. They had that acquisition, and it looks like it's going to be a good thing for HIVE. Now, as you know, HIVE is heavily dependent on the price of Ethereum, which is the second largest cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin, which is the number one cryptocurrency. So as those two go up, HIVE Blockchain will go up. As they go down, HIVE Blockchain will go down. As you know, we backed the truck up at under 10 cents. A lot of people are in and out right now. We went up to 40 cents, came back down. It is what it is right now, my friends. We're in an area where the company is young, it's building. It's got a new, like I said, Frank is in charge now. He had a proxy battle last year. He went through all this battling with the company. Company really didn't do a lot, but it's back on track right now, and we're looking at HIVE Blockchain Technologies as one of our baby knockouts, my friends. Those two, yes, I do own shares in both of those and have for a minute, my friends. So that's my disclosure to you. I own shares in those two baby knockouts. Now, the following three, I do not own shares, but I'm in the process of getting ready to make purchases of them, my friends. Once again, they've got a little revenue. They're generally under 25 cents, and they have the ability to dominate that area, my friends. First baby knockout I want to bring to you is Tilt Holdings, TLLTF in America. Now, they're a service retailer. Tilt Holdings, they service brands, and they service like over 2,000 brands and service companies, retailers. And back in when was it, in maybe 2 years ago or so, they had that $500 million goodwill write-off. You guys remember that? And they've been reeling like ever since from that. You know, that was bad thing, bad press or what have you. But the company is a top 5 U.S. revenue producer. Now, we're talking, they were on, until the coronavirus, of course, they were on track to go over $50 million a quarter, my friends. And so they have the revenue, and they have over 400 employees in U.S., Canada, and in Europe, my friends. And they're technology innovators, and they're at 16 cents USD. 16 cents USD, my friends. That's what we're talking about. A company that's generating revenue of over $40 million a quarter, my friends. After the coronavirus, I'm convinced that their technology innovations will be needed by a whole lot of companies. They'll be needed more than ever, my friends. That's my number one baby knockout to you today. Tilt Holdings. My number two baby knockout to you today. And this is in no order, my friends. This is just for your consideration to put on your watch list. That's what I'm talking about. Put it on your watch list, my friends. Baby knockout number two. I'm talking about C21 Investments. Now, C21 Investments, CXXIF on the over-the-counter, CXXI on the Canadian Stock Exchange there. Positive operating cash flow. They have a decent share structure, my friends. It's not bad. $10 million last quarter. They're an MSO. We're talking Oregon. We're talking Nevada. We're talking grow productions in both states. We're talking about a decent run company that has the ability to do something very strong coming up in the weeks and months and years to come, my friends. I'm talking about C21 Investments, CXXIF and CXXI in Canada, my friends. That's number two. Number three baby knockout that I want to leave you with here today is Body and Mind. BAM, BAMM on the Canadian Stock Exchange, BMMJ on the over-the-counter. My friends, it's about 24 cents. C21 is about 25 cents. So we're talking right in that baby knockout zone. There, BAM, Body and Mind, flour, pre-rolls, edibles, all that. They're a growing little company, my friends. New production facility in Nevada is just getting online. The caramel pretzel product is pretty good from what I hear. I haven't tried it. They're a small, growing little company with a lot of potential. My friends, those three baby knockouts, what you do is put them on your watch list, and from time to time we'll refer to them and take a look at them and see exactly what they're doing. All of them, just like the marijuana market right now, the cannabis sector is in a free fall, my friends. We've been in a bear market here now for over, a year and a half or so. It's been a bear market for a long time. And Tilt Holdings, I know last year, getting a little, I don't have any water here. Tilt Holdings last year did a video, who would come back first, Tilt Holdings or Aurora? And I went with Tilt Holdings. I think Tilt Holdings has a very, very bright future. Now, Aurora's going to be up and down here until they get their finances in line. But it's a stock that I do not believe is going to the zero graveyard. It may go down to baby knockout status, but it's a stock that I think can be acquired or what have you. Something will be done with that particular stock, my friends. Something will be done. So once again, Tilt at the end of April, they should have their earnings. So we'll see if that affects the stock any. The earnings for, I'll have to get you some dates of the earnings of these other stocks, Body and Mind and C21 Investments. I'll have to get you the exact dates of those. But we're not worried about them right now because we're just putting them on our watch list. What we are worried about is we're worried about the baby knockers. So we are worried about our OWCP right now. We're worried about that one, because we have our lunch money on that one, and I want my lunch money to double or triple or even more if they come out with a positive annual report, my friends. Let's face it, at a penny and a half, you still can lose money, my friends. You still can, especially some of you out there. You know, we do lunch money for these things, but some of you out there I know have, like you told me, you have 1 million shares. You have 3 million shares or what have you. That's a lot on a baby knockout here. And you know, I kind of frown on that. I have through the years, my friends, but it's your money. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell anyone what to do. Now, with me saying this, tomorrow this thing was going to triple. You know, things like that happened. But I'm in it for the long run. I'm in it to win it. Nope. I'm not going to, I've added to that position at under 2 cents. I'm not going to add anymore. It is what it is. Either this thing is going to work for us, either the company is going to work for us, either they're, I don't think they're going away. I don't think they're any kind of fraud or anything. I think they're an actual company. Anything they should consolidate with the JV. The new boss that's in charge of two different companies. Just put the companies together and make one. Do something, man. I mean, you do something. I mean, you're in charge, large and in charge right now. Do something. My friends, as we're involved with this coronavirus war, I am wearing my war caps, my friends. This is Operation Urgent Fury, when we had to go down and we had to go down to South America there and take care of some business like we do from time to time. We have to go to different countries. I'm talking about the American military. I'm talking about the United States military. The most powerful military around. Arguably, I would say they have an international audience. So I can't say they're the best or they're the best or they're the best. Just say they have a strong military. The United States has a strong military, and we've had to go to different places, and we've had to handle different businesses before. But we've had to invade, as people say, and take over, the islands or what have you, where strong men have taken over, and they, think that the Americans are expendable. And anywhere in the world where there are Americans, our military will stand up, and we will go and make sure it's taken care of. Like right now with this coronavirus, we're getting ready to ramp up. We've got a lot of companies on board. They're going to be making the masks, ventilators, and everything. And when this thing is said and done, man, we'll have enough probably for the world. I mean, we're going to have enough for everybody because we're ramping up right now in America. So if you're right now, I know you guys are hurting right now, Megan. I know over in Spain, in Italy, there's a lot of hurt. We're going to be ramping this thing up, and we'll have stuff for everyone here in the near future, my friends, and we will do that. Yeah. So whatever you need, that's what has to be done. Whatever the military has to come in, the National Guard, we've everybody. This is an all hands effort. Like I told you yesterday, all hands on deck on this one, and we're gonna make this one happen, my friends, and we're gonna defeat this dreaded COVID-19, my friends. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family, and be very, very safe out there. Take care. God bless you.